Morning, everybody. This is Mr. Pearson coming at you with your weekly reopening update. It is Thursday, January 24th. There was a board meeting last night. Nothing really changed last night, but I'll show you what information they saw. This is the most recent case count chart from Cowlitz County. We're right up here. This is 228. Up a little bit from last week. There is some significant hope that we are reaching a plateau and that things may begin now to drop after the holidays. If you remember our magic mark, the magic mark for the high school to go hybrid is 200. You see here's 200. It's quite a ways down. But there's some hope that we are trending downward. Again, it's not realistic, I don't believe, to think that the high school will be hybrid February 1. That I do not think is realistic. That's just how I see it. I really think it's highly unlikely. More like the middle of February would be being hopeful. I wanted to show you a chart that Superintendent Green showed to the school board last night. Here it is. I've highlighted the bits that are relevant to the high school. There are essentially four categories: high, moderate, high, moderate, low. They're all keyed to, case count, which I told you about, and also test positivity. And what that is the percentage of tests when people go in to get tested for COVID. How many of these people test positive? And the positivity rates in all of these, lower categories are 5 to 10% or below 10%. That's a second important category. It doesn't show on that chart. What's most relevant to us, what we're looking for, is this hybrid learning right here. Hybrid learning, because we're here. Actually, we're here. We're in the high category. When we get below 350, we're in the high moderate, and we are still in distance learning. We may hit high moderate by February 1, but we'll still be in distance learning. We start to bring people in. We start to go hybrid when we are below 200. This is our magic mark. What I said in the last recording. We are level and perhaps trending there, but we're not there yet. You'll also notice that even when we're in the low category, we are still hybrid learning. That is because as long as the mandate is in place for physical distancing, 6-foot distance between people, we will be forced just by logistics, just like physical logistics, to be hybrid, because we can't have all of you in the building all at once and still maintain 6 feet distance between everybody. So that's why it says hybrid learning even when the case counts are low. What would have to happen is that the governor would have to drop, at some point after we hit the low category, the governor would have to drop the social distancing requirement. And at that point, we're not even on this chart. We'd be over here somewhere on the far right. That is what I know. Let me say just a word. I have this highlighted because let me just say a word about athletics. I know many of you are anxious about it. Mr. Huddleston is up to his neck in this, in the athletic situation. It's different. Athletics have been separated from school opening. So athletics are not governed by this plan. This is not the athletics plan. Athletics are following a whole different procedure. In some ways, that's good because the requirements for athletics are a little looser than the requirements for everybody else. There is some real hope that practices will start in some limited way very soon. Mr. Huddleston has a goal to start communicating some substantive information this week, but he and all the other athletic directors in the state have kind of been going nuts sorting it through. Look for that information from Mr. Huddleston. It is not this. Athletics do not follow this plan. This plan is only for school, for like academics. Athletics follow a different plan. And Mr. Huddleston will communicate that out to you. All right, that is what I know so far. I will put another one together next week. Hope you're having a great day. Get outside, get some fresh air. Try not to spend your entire day indoors in front of a screen doing whatever you're doing there. Okay, thank you, my friends. I will talk to you later on.